Hello everyone, I am Sakshi Dhanokar. Today we will discuss about the reproductive system. So what is reproductive system? Reproductive system consists the tissue, glands and organ involved in the producing the offspring, that is called as a reproductive system. There are two types of reproductive system, that is the female reproductive system and the male reproductive system. The female reproductive system include the ovaries, fallopian tube, the uterus, the cervix and the vagina. And in the male reproductive system or the male reproductive system consists or include the prostate gland, the testes and the penis. Now we see the anatomy of both reproductive system. First we see the anatomy of a female reproductive system. So female reproductive system consists organ in the female reproductive system include the uterus, then fallopian tube, ovaries, cervix and the vagina. Ovary is the main organ of female reproductive system. So the uterus has a muscular outer layer called as a myometrium and the inner lining called endometrium. And the anatomy of a male reproductive system include reproductive and the urinary system showing the prostate gland, testicle, bladder and the other organ. And the male reproductive system urethra act as a common pathway for reproduction or excretion of a urine. So first we discuss about the female reproductive system. Female reproductive system include the parts of the female body that are involved in the fertility, reproduction and the sex. So it's include such organs as a uterus, ovaries, fallopian tube, cervix and the vagina. The menstrual cycle prepare the body for a possible pregnancy. In another word, the female reproductive system is the body part that helps the woman assign the female at a birth, and have a sexual intercourse, reproduce, and at the time of a menstruate. Female reproductive system consists two parts, that the external part and the internal part. In external part consists the labia majora and the labia minora, and in the internal part of a female reproductive system consists vagina, cervix, uterus, ovaries, and the fallopian tube. These are the organs present in the internal side of a female reproductive system. The external female reproductive system help to protect the internal part from the infection and allow the sperm to enter your vagina. And the vulva is the collective name for all external genitals. So lots of people mistakenly use the term vagina to describe all the female reproductive parts, but the vagina, it's a own place or own structure located inside your body. So the outer or all parts of the female reproductive system called as vulva. The main part of our vulva and the external genitals are labia minora and the labia majora. So the labia majora enclose and protect the other external reproductive organ. During puberty, hair growth occur on the skin of the labia majora, and which also contain the sweat and oily secreting gland. While in the labia minora have a variety of sizes and the shape. So they have lie just your labia majora and surround the opening of your vagina. Or so what is vagina? Vagina is a canal that join the lower part of your uterus to the outside of your body, and the urethra, the tube that carry the pee form or urine from your bladder to the outside of a body. So the skin is very delicate and can become easily irritated and the swollen. There are certain parts, that is a clitoris, hymen, vaginal opening of your urethra, that are occur in a external genital. So what is the clitoris? Clitoris are present upper side of labia minora, and it is a small sensitive posturation that is comparable to the penis in a male. Vaginal opening allow the menstrual blood and the babies to exit your body. Hymen is a piece of tissue that covering or surrounding the part of your vaginal opening, and the opening of our urethra is the hole of a urethra that available for a urine to outside our body. Now we see the internal parts. The first internal part we see that is the vagina. Vagina is a muscular canal that joins the cervix and to the outside of a body. So second one is a cervix is the lowest part of your uterus. A hole in the middle allow the sperm to enter and menstrual birth to exist. Third one is the uterus is a hollow pear shaped organ that hold the fetus during the pregnancy. Then the ovaries is the main organ of a female reproductive system, or it's also called as a ova or eggs. That ovaries are the small oval shaped glands are located on either side of your uterus, or your ovaries produce the eggs and called as a ova and the hormones. Because that is a fallopian tube. That fallopian tube is a narrow tube that are attached to the upper part of your uterus and serve as a pathway for your eggs or ovum to travel from your ovaries to your uterus, and it is help for the fertilization of eggs inside our structure, or help the sperm normally occur in a fallopian tube. So the fertilization of the eggs and sperm are occur in a fallopian tube, and it move to the uterus where it implants in your uterine lining. Now we discuss about the male reproductive system. The male reproductive system mostly exists or outside of your body. So the external organ included the penis, scrotum, and the testicle. So the internal organ including the vas deferens, prostate gland, and the urethra. The male reproductive system is responsible for the sexual function and the urination both. So what does the male reproductive system do? So it produce and maintain and transport of a sperm, cell, and the semen. Second one is a discharge the sperm. Third one is produce and secrete the male sex hormone. Male reproductive system consists some hormone that is a follicle stimulating hormone. This hormone consists the pituitary gland, and FSH is necessary to produce the process of a spermatogenesis. So what is the spermatogenesis? Spermatogenesis is a process in which the formation or the synthesis of sperm occur. Second one is a luteinizing hormone. In luteinizing hormone, our pituitary gland makes the luteinizing hormone, and this luteinizing hormone necessary to continue the process of spermatogenesis. Third one and the most important hormone of a male reproductive system is a testosterone. This testosterone is the main sex hormone in a male, and it help you and it help to develop the certain characteristic including muscle mass, strength, fat distribution. uh, Second one is a bone mass and the sex drive. So now we see about the anatomy of a male reproductive system. Male reproductive system also divided into two parts, that is external part and the internal part. So the external part of a male reproductive system consists the urethra, scrotum, and the penis. The first part we see about the scrotum. Scrotum is one of the loose pouch-like structure or sac that present or hang behind over the penis. So it holds the testicle and well as a nerve and the blood vessel. That scrotum help to protect our testicle and the maintain the temperature of our area of a testicle below the normal body temperature less than 3 degrees Celsius. Second one part of external male reproductive system, that is a penis. So penis is a male organ for a sexual intercourse, or it consists the many sensitive nerve endings, and it is a main part of a male reproductive system. That penis help to opening of a urethra as the tip of the glans. So what is the glans? Glans is a cone shape or tip of a penis at the loose layer of a skin, that is a foreskin cover the glans. These glans These glands, the urethra transport the pee, that is urine and the semen out of your body. Semen contain the sperm. You are expelled through the ejaculation. The semen through the end of your penis, and you reach the sex. Third one part is a testicle or a testis. Testis is a oval shaped organ that lie inside the scrotum. So they are about the size of two large olives glands. So the spermatic cord hold the testicle in a place and supply them with a blood. So the most people on the left and the right side of the scrotum, the testicle make testosterone and produces sperm. So the main function of this testicle is to produce the testosterone hormones and the sperm formation. So within the testicle are coiled masses of tubes are present, called as epididymis, and these are the seminiferous tubule. This seminiferous tubule produce the sperm cell through the spermatogenesis, and the last one part of our internal system consists the epididymis. Epididymis is a long tube, coiled tube that rests on the back reach of the testicle, so it carries and stores the sperm cell and your testicle create. Now we see about the internal part of a male reproductive system. The first one is a vas differenza. Vas differenza is a muscular tube that travel from epididymis into the pelvic region or pelvic cavity or just behind in your urinary bladder. So the vas differenza transport the mature sperm to the urethra in a preparation of a ejaculation. Second one is ejaculatory duct. Ejaculatory duct consists the testicle has a vas differenza that joined with a seminal vesicle duct to form a ejaculatory duct. Third one is a urethra. Urethra is a common pathway or common passage for the urination and the ejaculation. So, urethra is a tube that carry the pee from your bladder outside of your body, and if you have a penis, it also ejaculate the semen when you reach orgasm. Next one is the seminal vesicle. Seminal vesicle are the sac-like structure or pouches that attach to the vas deferentia near the base of a bladder. Next one is a prostate gland. Prostate gland is a walnut-sized gland that are present below your bladder and front of your rectum. The prostate glands add a additional fluid to ejaculate, which help to nourish the sperm or urethra run through the center of the prostate gland. And the last one is a bulbourethral gland. Is also called as a Cowper gland. This bulbourethral gland consists clear slippery fluid that empty directly into the urethra. Now we see the conditions and the disease that arises during the reproductive system. First one is testicular cancer in a male, penis cancer, prostate gland cancer, sexually transmitted infections occur due to the bacteria or etc. Then premature ejaculation, male infertility, then viral and the bacterial infection in vagina in case of female, then gonads,